So it's February 8th, and I'm recording here because we have no electric at home, so we rented a place at a hotel so that we could shower and charge up our devices. So I'm going to read here a little bit from The Boy and the Goddess, which is book one of the Odyssey. And really it's capturing the effects of a veteran being away from his family. And here we're going to talk about, if they saw him return to Ithaca, they would all pray for faster feet instead of wealth and gold and fancy clothes. In fact, he must have died. We have no hope. He will not come back home. If someone says so, we do not believe it. But come now, tell me this and tell the truth. So that is Telemachus, who is Odysseus' son. He's talking about, his father being away. And then we're going to also look at the effects on Odysseus' father, Laertes. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I hear that final man no longer comes to town, but lives out in the countryside, stricken by grief with only one slave, who gives him food and drink when he trails back leg-weary from his orchard, rich in vines. I came because they told me that your father was here, but now it seems that gods have blocked his path back home. But I am sure that he is not dead. The wide sea keeps him trapped upon some island, captured by fierce men who will not let him go. And then Telemachus speaks again here. My friend, since you have raised the subject, there was once a time when this house here was doing well, our future bright, when he was still at home, meaning Odysseus. But now the gods have changed their plans and cursed us and cast my father into utter darkness. If he had died, it would not be this bad. If he had fallen with his friends at Troy or in his loved one's arms when he had wound the threads of war to end, the Greeks would then have built a tomb for him. He would have won fame for his son. But now the winds have seized him, and he is nameless and unknown. He left nothing but tears for me. I do not weep only for him. The gods have given me so many other troubles. So what we're seeing here in the beginning of the Odyssey is the effects of a veteran being away from home on his family. This is something that bothers veterans deeply and something that they think about. And often why loved ones will not tell them all the troubles that they're going through, nor will the veteran tell his family when he's on the front or wherever he is, everything that he is going through. These things are often left for when the war is over, or they never get spoken of because the veteran is died, and the families can only hear the stories from his brothers in arms should they wish to speak. This is why many veterans write that letter and leave that message in case they die, so that their families can know. And sometimes their families don't have the opportunity to tell them what they feel and what they're going through because the veteran is killed. And in this case, where I am here in Ukraine, sometimes it's the families that are killed by a drone strike or a missile strike. The veteran is fighting on the front and his family is killed and he doesn't even know it. These are all the things that we process in our narratives, whether we're a veteran or whether we're a family of a veteran. And it's important to work through these narratives for ourselves so that we can understand what happened and also so that we can heal. And that's it for my first address from the Odyssey from here in Kyiv on February 8th, 2026, which is also my 61st birthday.